Welcome to 734 Games, and this is Game Time. And today, we are playing a game about a fictional being that seems to be in myths all over the world. That creature is a vampire. Or as this game is spelled, Vampyr. So, let's get started.
So be it. Rational thinking only.
Well, what can I say about Vampyr? This is a game that I wanted for a long time. I never picked it up. It's just one of those that I never got to pick up. And then I got it for free from PSN. Now, I wish I had picked this game up earlier. Well, let's talk about the bad first. The bad thing is for this developer, Dontnod. They made Remember Me and they made Life is Strange. And Life is Strange 1 and 2. And this game is like the game is the graphics are decent. On the PlayStation 4 we're talking about. But like the facial animations for, compared to the other games on the PS4 that I've played like Life is Strange, the facial animations in this game are not the greatest. Like I looked at the PC screens for this, and of course it's like night and day. So this game on the PC, facial animations are probably awesome. So if you have a PC, I don't know about the One X. I have a One X, but I don't have this game on the One X. I'd love to see, and I'm sure like if Digital Foundry did, I don't like to get heavily into the technical side of games, but if Digital Foundry did a video about the graphical difference between this one and the PC, I'm sure they would have a field day. But other than that, this game is still a really good game, an excellent game, especially if you like Dontnod story-heavy games. You could play this game in story mode and be thoroughly enjoyed if you enjoy Dontnod games. Story mode is the lowest difficulty mode. Now, the story, like I said, the combat in this game is this game is known as a Souls-like. Like the person I talked to about this game, they said it was a Souls-like. It is, but don't expect to run up to enemies and have them grunt at you and you just start a fight. Like this game, there's a lot of story in this game. A lot of story, a lot of dialogue, and it's really well done. The presentation is what you expect from Dontnod. Dontnod is, to me, in my mind, they are a top-tier indie developer, and I recommend all their games. I even recommend, if you have a PC, going back and picking up Remember Me. That is an awesome game. Life is Strange is awesome. Life is Strange 2. They did that someone else did a Life is Strange game. I never played that one because it was like another, it's like another director doing a side sequel to a trilogy. I've just never been into that. That's not my thing. It's not the same. So I never really picked that one up. Life is Strange After the Storm or before, what, I don't know. Anyway, Vampyr is a great game. It's a great take on the vampire mythos. And if you're looking for a game to tide you over before the next Vampire Masquerade game, this is definitely that game. This game will definitely tide you over. It's really well done. Combat is rewarding. It's a little Souls-like, but not heavy on the Souls to me. It's just not that heavy, and it's not that slow, and you're not that stilted, and your character does move very freely. The movement is somewhat smooth. Although it may not be that intuitive, the combat may not be that intuitive for some people, but I enjoy the combat. And I mean, the combat isn't as visceral as the Surge 2, but this is a Dontnod game, and the story shines more than the combat. Although the combat is decent in this game, but I still have to say the combat for a Dontnod game. I think Remember Me had the best combat. That's in my mind. That's my opinion. But with this game, It's free on PSN. I would definitely say pick it up. But even at full price on the PC, if you get the PC version, if you got a GOG, if you're on GOG or Steam, because there's a GOG version and there's a Steam version, I prefer the GOG games when it comes to PC. But if you're gonna pay full price, you're not gonna get ripped off for this game with this game. This game is worth the full $50, but on PSN it's a steal and it's definitely worth your time. Pick it up. I definitely recommend it. I'm gonna get back to this game. This is just one of those games I'm gonna get back to and play all the way through. But yes, I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and I wish I would have picked this one up when it came out. That's pretty much it for this episode of Game Time. This is your host Tom signing off from 734 Games, where gaming is alive.
Who might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.